Oh, hey, and today I'm going to be ranking NBA players based on how much I would want them to be my coworker, whether they're annoying, good on the job, just how much I want them to be my coworker at a regular job, not nothing crazy. Just think of like retail or just your basic ass job, okay? Starting off, we got the B tier, and I'm going to start off with Nikola Jokic, okay? He's the most like mid in a good way. Like B's not mid. Okay, I think B tier is better than mid, but Jokic, like, he's not gonna say anything. He's there. He'll show up. He'll do his job. He'll work. He's not gonna cause drama. He's not gonna be in your business. But I feel like he'll slightly judge you, or like if you piss him off, he's kind of aggressive. So like if you do something wrong, he could be physically aggressive, man. You never know. He could crash out and all hell could break loose. But other than that, like if you stay in your own lane, like he's just another coworker. He'll go above and beyond. He'll probably get more recognition than you know, just because he's kind of a sweat. But that's okay because it's not like he's rubbing in your face or talking to anyone. But yeah, I just think Jokic is like the most, like, not like basic coworker, but like good to great coworker you could have that doesn't have too much, but he doesn't like, you don't go into work, you know, hoping to talk to him or having an outside relationship with him outside of work. You know what I'm saying? Like Jokic, just a solid B tier. We'll run it back with another B tier, Jason Tatum. Okay, he is the coworker that will bitch if he doesn't get employee of the month, but that's not like a bad thing because he'll do his job. You know, sometimes he'll slack off, which if he sees you slacking off, then he'll slack off, and it's like, you know, that thing where it's like, all right, you're good if I'm good, but like he'll be the one be like, if he's doing good and if he thinks he deserves employee of the month or some BS like that, he's gonna make it known. It's gonna be like kind of cringe. It's like, bro, chill. You not like that, you know, like you're doing good in spurts, but like employee of the month, calm down, my guy. And he just won't get over it, and he'll reside the bosses and management and the other employees, and he'll kind of be like a pick me, and he'll just be like upset, you know, if he doesn't get the gratitude or gratification that he's seeking, even if he isn't the best at his job. It's just kind of gonna kind of get like annoying. Be like, bro, just shut up, like chill, my guy. Like it ain't the end of the world if you don't get these awards, okay? But he's not gonna start drama. It's just more of like an annoyance thing where he's just gonna bitch, you know, if he doesn't get the recognition he deserves at work. There's a lot other worse type of coworkers you could have. It's just kind of like the nagging where it's like, okay, yap, yap, yap. You didn't get the thing that you wanted, but he's a good worker. Okay, he's not going to stir up drama. He's not going to cause any issues between you guys. So, yeah, Jason Tatum in the B tier. We'll bump it up to the A tier. We got Luka Doncic, okay? Luka, he's that coworker where you can just bond over everything with. He's like not lazy, but he's just so chill at his job. You know, there's a difference between being really good and chill at your job and being just lazy at your job. And he's just like, he'd be like really good coworker that's like, damn, you a sweat, but like he's not gonna rub it in your face or like make you feel bad that like he might be a better worker than you. Okay, like he's chill. He'll talk about whatever. He'll be down to go after work and have a beer with you, man. Like, this is a guy where you go in, you're like, thank fuck he's my coworker, and like not this douche canoe over here in this other department, man. Like, just super relaxing, not non-stressful. He's not there to cause a scene. Like I said, you guys can just chill out and talk about video games all day. Dude plays Overwatch, okay? Like, yes, the average Overwatch player, but at the same time, it's Luka Doncic, and I feel like he'd just be like, yeah, bro, like, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to sweat at my job, but, like, if you want to take an extra long break, go ahead. I don't care. You're not affecting me. So, he's one of the good ones. Like, Luka would be, like, one of the really good coworkers to have. Just not S tier, because it's not, like, I just don't think he would want to be, like, best friends outside of work. Like, he's kind of chill in his own bubble, but, like, he'd be, like, an S tier work friend, but, like, all in all, friend, work friend, coworker, everything, I don't think he'd be in that S tier. So A tier for Luka. We'll drop it down to the C tier. Okay? This is where it gets a little dicey. All right? It's not the worst. It's not D tier, but it's not B tier where B is like, you're above average or average coworker. All right? C tier. Zion Williamson, bro. Oh my God. This guy would just nonstop yap your ass off about the women he's trying to get, bro. He's literally that coworker that's like, dude, this chick at the bar. Dude, this chick at the bar. All right? Dude, this chick I met on Tinder. I almost smashed. Bro, I smashed this chick. Just constant yap about his, sex life. It's like, bro, shut up, my guy. Like, and then he's just gone. The dude will just disappear. Zion is literally the coworker that'll yap, while you're kind of, stocking the shelves. And he's just sitting there holding the box, yapping your ear off. You're like, okay, man, like, fuck off. Like, can you go do something? You're kind of irritating me. You're pissing me off, my guy. All right? You're nonstop yap. And then he'll set that box down and then just disappear. This dude will just despawn for 40 minutes, come back like nothing happened, and just yap. It's like, where the hell were you? Okay? Like, just do your job, my guy. Like, constant yap in your ear about his love life, about the chicks he's been pulling, the chick he could have pulled, and then he'll just disappear. And not only that, this guy, when the company has food, all right, your ass is cooked. Everyone's cooked if Zion's in that bitch. Zion is taking all the work food. He's the guy when the boss gives out pizzas, he's taking that shit home, okay? There's going to be no leftovers. This dude will leave and go grab some on his unofficial break. He'll be like, I'm running to the bathroom. Goes to the break room, grab some food. This dude will show up to work just munching. All right? It's like, dude, oh my God, get your shit out of here. Just the nonstop, like, constant yap about the chicks, the constant eating. You're cooked. You're cooked. This dude's going to take an extra long lunch. And you know his ass is getting McDonald's every day. Taco Bell every single day. All right? Zion just, he's not the D tier. Like I said, there is a special type of person in the D tier, okay? But Zion, we're going to put him in the C tier. Hopefully that all makes sense, man. Like, all right, we'll just go on with the D tier. There is only one NBA player, I swear. I'm sure there's a couple, but there's one NBA player that if you really think should be a D tier coworker, come on, man, it's too easy. It's too easy. Chris Paul, bro. CP. Are you kidding me? This dude, if you show up with the wrong shirt or like have an AirPod in, dude, instant freaking, he's reporting you to the boss. This dude, he has the most teacher pet qualities. You're cooked. You are cooked if Chris Paul is your coworker, my guy. Okay? He is going to be on top of everything. He's going to be the little boss when the boss ain't there. He's going to think he's the boss. All right? It's like, dude, you cannot talk to him. You cannot talk to your buddies or he'll glare at you. Like, he's there to work and he's there to be the other boss when he's getting the same amount as you. It's like, dude, you'll have an AirPod in, not care, like, or whatever. Be like, check your phone real quick. Boom. Guess who's snitching to the boss? All right? This dude will tattle for anything. You're cooked if Chris Paul is your coworker. You are cooked, my guy. Okay? Like, it just makes way too much sense putting Chris Paul in the D tier. Like, realistically, would you rather have a Zion coworker or a Chris Paul, bro? You would rather take the guy that just yaps your ear off, eats all the food, than Chris Paul, okay? You wear your hat the wrong way, you're cooked. You do something, you're cooked. Like, do something, that's not to the company policy or to the company's like highest standards, you're cooked with Chris Paul, man. The condescending comments this guy will make to you, all right? And he'll tell your boss behind your back. And you'll be like, dude, I know it was your ass. You ain't going to confront him, but you just know, okay? You do anything out of line when this guy is around, chat, it's raps, bro. Like, it is raps with Chris Paul around as your coworker, my guy. So that's just why he's in the D tier. I mean, come on. It's just too obvious to not put Chris Paul in the D tier, man. I could only imagine. I'd be like, oh, my fucking God. If I clocked in and I see him every day, I'd be like, why? Why? Why did I get blessed? Why did I get blessed with this guy as a coworker, man? That shit would make my job miserable having Chris Paul there. Enough of the negativity. We'll bump it up all the way to the S tier, all right? We got a few in the S tier. We got Wemby. Dude, Wemby would be an amazing coworker. Great at his job. Great vibes. He would just be a great friend. You could hang out with him. You could nerd out with him. You could talk hoops with him. What is one bad quality Victor has, bro? He can reach the top shelf. All right? You'd be like, hey, can you stock this all the way up there? Hey, can you grab this all the way up there? Bro, Wemby would be a great coworker to have. He would not care if you're slacking a little bit for that day. He would not care if you have an AirPod in for that day. If you like anything. This dude is there. You could be a great friend with him outside of work, grab some beers. Great friend with him at work. Like, it's not enough yap where it's like, dude, shut up. And it's not like he's going to go run to the boss. Like, he is just a vibe. He is a chill, like the best kind of chill. There's chill where it's like, you know, they just won't talk, or like they're kind of in their own lane, which is like cool. But like Victor will try to be like your friend. Like Wemby will like, you'd be like good coworker friends, and that eventually leads to like a good ass friendship. You know what I'm saying? Like that is what I feel like Wemby gives off if he was just your regular ass coworker, man. So Wemby in the S tier, I feel like that, you know, is very fitting for him. Moving to the B tier, kind of what I was saying about that chill coworker. We got Andrew Wiggins. He's the coworker. He's like your most coworker of all coworkers, man. Nothing bad. He will not cause drama. It's not like he's there to be your friend. He's there to show up, work. He won't be the best at the work, and he won't be the worst. He is your most average worker. He's not going to yap to you. He'll stay in his own lane. He'll help you if you need the help. Like you go ask him, hey, yo, can you help me this, or can you show me how to do this? He'll help you. You know, like he is the most basic, and that is not a bad thing at all. If only I had at work was just a bunch of Andrew Wiggins, work would be completely fine. Like I feel like a lot of people would feel that way. If you're all there to just work, do your job, that's fine. Not everyone is going to work to be friends, and not everyone is going to work to cause drama, okay? And Wiggins is just steer clear of drama. He'll stay in his own lane. He'll do his job, and that is it. He'll come home, or come to work, clock in, go home, clock out. Like, that is it. So Wiggins is just solid B tier. Nothing like, you know, I couldn't see him yapping that much at work to you, like in a friendship way. And there's no way in hell you would be like outside work friends with Andrew Wiggins. So just a solid B tier coworker. We'll bump it up to the A tier again. We got Josh Hart. I know, completely random. Josh Hart. Now think about it. All right? Really think about it. He's going to do all the oddball shit that no one else wants to do. And he'll be chill about it. It's not like he'll be condescending and bitchy and complain, hey, can someone go mop this shit up? Or like clean the bathroom when there's no custodian around? Guess who's doing it? Josh Hart. All right? Josh Hart is doing all the oddball shit, and that's what just makes him a good coworker, like an A-tier coworker. You might not be the best friends with him. You might not talk all the time, but it's like you respect that guy so much that he's doing all the just shit no one else will do. So it's like, okay, this dude's actually like a good worker. He'll go above and beyond, and you're not going to complain. It's not like he's going to rat you out on some shit. He's just going to do all the stuff no one else wants to do, and that's a good coworker, man. That is an A-tier coworker. When you've all had that coworker that just does the shit without being asked, will always do it, will never complain, and just gets the job done. Like, that is an A-tier coworker. Not every A-tier coworker, not every coworker in the same tier is built the same. You know what I mean? Like, that should make some sense. There's different types of A tier, S tier, and B tier, and so on, coworkers. Like, all the qualities are different, and Josh Hart just brings that quality that you need, okay? So, Josh Hart in the A tier, I feel like that's a fair assessment for him. Down in the C tier, all right? We got another C tier. Bro, for all the wrong reasons, man, Kobe Bryant. I'm sorry, but come on. Kobe, he is the guy. Bro, you got soft hands, brother. That is literally Kobe. I'm here working 80 hours of overtime every week. Bro, go home. Go home. The company does not care for you. Okay? Bro, you got soft hands, brother. I don't care. I do not care. Go home. Your family misses you. Okay? That is Kobe. Kobe's the old head that complains at the younger generation. And he'll be cancer to you too. Like, he will bitch at you not doing your job. It's not like he's going to rat. I feel like that's more Chris Paul in the D tier. But, like, Kobe's like, dude, the straight old head that's like, dude, shut up. The old head in the bad way, okay? Because there's good old heads and bad old heads. And Kobe's the bad one where it's like he's doing his job super well, and he'll make it known to you that you're doing a shit job or that he's better than you. It's like, dude, okay, I don't care. Like, bro, we're working at Walmart right now, all right? Congrats, Kobe. Congrats, you're employee of the month. Or congrats, you're going above and beyond, and you're just riding the manager. Like, congrats. You're working all this overtime, and no one gives a damn, all right? But he'll make it known to you. Like, that's the vibes I get from Kobe. Like, he'll jaunt at you, and it's not like he's poking fun. It's like he genuinely means this shit. Like, he's like, I feel like would give off the hater of the young generation, just not putting in enough work when it's like a low end, dead end job, bro. It's like, congrats, my guy. Congrats, okay? The soft hands, like, that is really Kobe to a T. I feel like if he was your coworker, just complaining that you're not putting in enough time at a dead end job is like, dude, good for you, my guy. All right, let's give everyone a round of applause for the coworkers that just put their all in on these dead end jobs, and they make you feel bad if you're not. Okay, so that's Kobe Bryant in the C tier. That's based off coworker. Okay, there's nothing like. That's kind of how Kobe was in the NBA, but like whatever. That's just based on if Kobe was your coworker. Hopefully that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because to me it does. That's just the vibes he gets. Okay. We'll go up to the A tier. We got Kevin Durant. Dude, he is the most stoner, chill coworker. He is like the best coworker. He's like the GOAT coworker. He just will do everything at the highest level. He don't care if you take extra breaks. He don't care what you do. He'll yap to you. You know he's baked. Like, you just know he's baked, but he's so good at his job to where no one really cares. Like, no one's going to say anything to the perennial employee of the month, even if he's baked every single day. I just can't see him yapping so much to where you're like good friends. Or, you know, I feel like there's some times where, like, he would just be so quiet or so chill one day, which, once again, not a bad thing. That's why he's in the A tier. But I also could see him kind of switching sides. And if one opportunity presents itself, he's gone. And then, like, you're cooked. Like, he's pursuing his career, which is good for him. That's what you got to do. But, like, he ain't going to tell you. You could be, like, super good coworker buddies, and then one day it's like that, you know, you get really close with a coworker, and then just one day they're gone. That's Kevin Durant, bro. This dude, he's cooked. You're cooked, all right? If he sees that opportunity, boom, he's done. A new job, bro, he's just quitting on the spot. Like, you'll never see him again, never hear from him again. But when he's there and he's on your team or he's working with you, he's doing the best job there is, okay? There's no complaints when you got Kevin Durant on your side, all right? We'll jump up to S tier. We got Anthony Edwards. He is someone that when you clock in, bro, you are so thankful, man. He brings the life to the party. He is the most, like, he's like the enjoyable coworker to have. He is the most, like, enjoyable coworker to have. He's cracking jokes all day, positive attitude, positive reinforcements. He don't care what you do because you don't care what he does, because he's going to do his job at such a good, high level, and he'll just yap to you all day in the non-annoying yap, okay? Because there's good yap from coworkers and there's bad yap from coworkers. And I feel like Anthony Edwards would bring out the really good yap where work just flew by for you. And that's how it is every single day. You could totally be best friends with Anthony Edwards outside of work. You could just chill, play some 2K, yap, go to work, yap again. Like, Anthony Edwards in the S tier, it just makes so much sense. Like, everyone's had that coworker where it's like, he brings the morale of the teams up. Every single shift, every single day you clock in and work, you're like, thank fuck we have at least, like, this personality on the team. He just makes work so much more enjoyable to where it'll cancel out all the negative. Like, that's just what I feel like Anthony Edwards as a coworker would be like. He's not going to be in your business. He'll be in his lane, and he's never going to make it feel like if you want to talk, he's not going to be like rude about it, or he'll never go out of his way to like snitch on you or do anything. You know what I'm saying? So we got Anthony Edwards in the S tier. We'll go down to the B tier. We got Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi in the B tier, once again, it's like the Wiggins, but not, because Wiggins, he just gives the vibe where he does not care and he won't speak out, if something's bugging him. Kawhi, he's got the RBF to where he's like Wiggins. They just won't say anything, but you just feel so tense around him, and you just don't know if he's like pissed off at you, pissed off at work, pissed off at the boss, and it's like kind of uncomfortable, but that's not all the time. It's just when it's like that, it's like, like, how do I feel right now? Like, am I doing something wrong? Like, are you going to snitch? But then he just, you're kind of waiting for your boss to talk to you because you feel like he's the type of coworker to like potentially snitch, but nothing ever happens because he's not a snitch. He's just so quiet and has such RBF to where you kind of feel like you're always on edge around this coworker. He does a really good job, and that's why he gives off these vibes, because it's like, I'm not doing as good of a job, or I'm not being held to this standard that he has set for himself. So it's kind of like that awkward, like, I feel like I'm not good enough ever working around him or working with him. So you just kind of in that icky situation, but he'll just never say anything. He's just there to work, and sometimes he's annoyed, okay? As to where, like, Wiggins, he's just chill. He is just chill. You don't feel that way. As where I feel like Kawhi, he has a little more personality in the fact that it's just like it could get tense around him. Like, it'd just be that awkwardness in that coworker. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. Finally, we got another C tier. Okay? Our last C tier. Jimmy Butler. And it's not... He's like the closest thing to a B tier out of the three in the C tier. I just feel like Jimmy would be the work asshole. And if he doesn't like you, and if you're not good friends with him, which more time than not, you're probably just not going to be friends with the work asshole, it's annoying. And it's like, dude, shut up. Like, he'll yap to you, and he'll just kind of like poke fun at you. He'll jab you all day. And then he'll just say some condescending stuff, or like, he'll say some stuff to your boss about you, and it's just like, dude, like, why are you yapping right now? Okay? Every work has the work asshole where he just makes you feel so shitty. Like, he'll say something, and then he'll just rip out your heart. It's like, dude, like, you're so close to being so cool, but then you just fuck it up. It's like, what are we doing, my guy? Like, he'll stay in his lane, but he won't. It's like that he'll take something, and then he'll take it right back. Like, he's just the definition of a work asshole, and it sucks, but every work has it, and it's not the worst thing in the world. As long as you just stay quiet and you roll with the punches with the work asshole, it is what it is, okay? But like I said, Jimmy is probably the closest thing to a B tier out of the C tier players that we have. So take it as you will. The work asshole sucks, but there's definitely worse coworkers to be had. 2 more left. Last one in the B tier. Giannis. Dude, this guy, he is the yapper. He is the king yapper, okay? He'll work so hard, but he'll yap your fucking ear off. And he's just the work freak. Like, you think Zion's the work freak? Bro, Giannis, he's going to try to get with every single coworker. As to where Zion, it's like that meme where it's like harassment versus flirting. Harassment is Zion. Flirting is Giannis, okay? Giannis will pull every single coworker. He's going to bag every single coworker. He'll yap to you about every single coworker that he's bagged. And that's all he's there to do. He's there to be a player at work. He's there to be a player out of work. Like, he's going to come to work, do his job, but he's like I said, it's the flirting versus harassment. Zion, you're like, dude, shut the hell up. Because he's gone for the whole day. Zion's gone. Giannis will be there. He'll work his ass off. He's one of the best workers, you know. There might be some jealousy because he's pulling every single coworker, and you're like, bro, like, good for you, my guy. And he's a good worker. Good for fucking you, okay? Cool. But that's where just like, it'll get like some, like, low key, it just kind of gets to you. It eats you. And he's definitely not the guy to where he wants to be like friends with you. Giannis, I feel like, would be like the guy where like, yeah, we're really good coworker friends. Like, we're just coworker friends. I don't ever want another I don't want to be like friends with you. We're friends at work, and that is it. If you saw him out in public, like outside of work, I feel like you'd be like, oh, yo, what's up? You try to talk to him, and he kind of just brush you off and be like, I don't know the guy. You'd be like, well, damn. Like, that's just the vibe I feel like Giannis would give off as a coworker. Like, I feel like that hits the head on the nail to a T of Giannis as a coworker, and that's why he's B tier. Closer to A than closer to C for Giannis, but he's just the coworker that will be coworker friends and tries to bag every single coworker. And he's a good worker. It's like, damn, man, you can't be having everything, but guess what? He does. Okay. Finally, the last coworker, S tier. Come on, man. Every single work. Come on, man. Every single work. Every single job has one of these. The work unk, bro. Udonis Haslem. Who the hell knows what he does? Nobody. But he's been there for so fucking long to where he gets a pass. Okay? He's telling you war stories from 25 years ago about the job and what it was like when he first started. Okay? He's the custodian that it's like, what the hell do you do? And, you know, he's sitting there jaunting you, yapping to you all day, and it's like good yap. It's like, dude, and he'll put you on game. He'll be like, don't do this. Like, Udonis will put you on game. He is the unk coworker. There's bad unk coworkers. Like, that's like, I feel like Kobe, and then there's Udonis, UD, who is the best unk coworker to have. He'll tell you all about the store, tell you all about the job before you came, what people were like, how they act, like who to stay away from. He'll put you on free game every single day, and this dude always has stories about shit going outside of work. Like, he will stop you for 30 minutes and just yaps you about some story that happened outside of work, man. And it's good yap. It's like, okay, you just kind of like, you nod your head, yeah. Do a little fake laugh, but it's good because that's what you need. You won't be friends outside of work. You just won't. Being friends outside of work with the work unk, that's so rare. But when you're there, it's a special bond and a genuine connection when you have that connection with the work unk, and that is straight Udonis Haslem. He'll put you on free game, but no one knows. Literally no one knows. He's just ingrained into the system to where, well, the dude's worked here for so long, we're not going to fire him, even if we don't know what the hell he does every single day or what the hell he does at all. He's just kind of here. He's spawned in with the birth of the company, so I guess we can keep him. Like, that is the work unk. That is Udonis Haslem, and it's just a good thing, okay? Having the work unk like Udonis Haslem is a good thing, and it makes the jobs so much more enjoyable, man. Like, it really does. So that's it. That's the tier list. Let me know if you guys have any omissions or whatever. If you have people that I think you would move around, people you would add, whatever. Just let me know. If you stuck around for the whole thing, it was kind of a yap sesh by me. I did not intend on making this 30 minutes, but if you stuck around, thank you. I appreciate you. Love you. Bye.